Libra, hey Libra. Today you are most compatible with Cancer. You may be really sincere in your energy today, maybe very soft spoken or very empathetic in your energy today, or there may be a need to be empathetic today, okay, or sincere. 1 p.m. could have been important for you today, or it will be tomorrow. I'm recording for you on Tuesday. It's pretty late in the evening right now as I record for you on Tuesday. So maybe Wednesday, but Tuesdays is the energy of Mars. Mars is your drive and ambition. Mars is also the God of war. So rage, anger, aggression, leadership, determination. Okay. Libra, you'll look nice in the color pink, or the color pink may appear in your day. Pink is your unconditional love. It balances your material and spiritual beliefs. Your good luck number for today is the number 3 or the number 30. Threes are your ability to see clearly, your understanding, your third eye chakra. So, hey, hi, hello, and good evening, Libra. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, and productive and creating good karma for yourselves, Libra. I know most of you are. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and hyping the videos. I appreciate all of your support. If you haven't subscribed, you know the usual spiel, friend. Go ahead and subscribe to your personal channel, Couture Libra. You have messages over there for you as well. It's a new channel, so the energies are still new. And your playlist over here is pinned in the description box as well, Libra. There's over 200 videos there for you. So make sure you put the playlist on, let it play in the background as you go about your day, and see what other messages you collect along the way. So, Libra, we're going to do a quick energy read and look at the overall energies around you. Let's just say the next 24 hours, since it's already pretty late in the evening on Tuesday. So, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe even Thursday, friend. We'll see the overall energy, what's causing the energy, how you are appearing in said energy, how these energies may or may not impact you, and then we'll look at the outcome. We'll try to keep this really quick, Libra, so that I can do a couple of different signs today, but then we'll come back for tomorrow, July 1st, with some fresh energy, okay? So make sure you have your notifications on. There is always a timestamp in the comments of all of my videos where you can forward through the rambling and my shuffling to where we get to the first card here, Libra. But don't be forwarding through my video, friend. I'm just playing. Libra, your overall energy today is anxiety, or, over the next day or so, maybe at some point this week, you may be a little nervous or anxious or worried. All right. The anxiety energy is paired here with appreciation. Appreciation is the energy of someone choosing to be grateful. Okay, I said very sincere in your energy. I said empathetic, but maybe sympathetic could be as well. The anxiety energy may not be you, it could be someone around you. It kind of feels like it's someone around you, but it could be you as well. It's being caused here by the strength energy. The strength is having to be very strong-willed, very courageous, bold, influential. The strength energy is another energy of power, obviously, right? Your inner strength. And Libra, if you didn't know, traditionally, Leo is the lion, right? I'm sure you know that. But if you didn't know, the woman here depicted as the Empress. Leo and Libra being the best friends in zodiacs, being the best friends of the zodiac. The Empress, Libra, is the energy that can calm the lion, the only energy that can calm the lion, right? So the strength energy, the Six of Wands, you're appearing as the Six of Wands, Libra. The Six of Wands, we know, is victory, success. It's things going in your favor. It is when you set out to achieve a goal, and you do. So you get to kind of ride your high horse. It could be public recognition as well. You're being impacted with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is the energy of planning. typically it would be the energy of maybe planning to travel, planning a trip, planning a new job, something like that, but planning. And then in the outcome here is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is paired with the Seven of Pentacles, waiting and planning and investing, right? Definitely, kind of just waiting. Two of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Three of Cups, and the Chariot. So let's see. The Strength energy. So there's some anxiety. Maybe someone's having to be strong or be very bold or courageous, or maybe even having to stand in their own power, stand in their own inner strength, maybe focus. Let's see. What's the Strength energy here? You're appearing as the Six of Wands. So there's some sort of progress or feeling very proud of yourself here, Libra. And the Six of Wands is Leo's energy. So is the Strength. So you may have a very significant Leo placement. So the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands, has the rep of being the wounded warrior, right? The Knight of Wands is very persistent, resilient, if you will, right? The Nine of Wands is having to do everything by themselves. So they're a little beat up. They're exhausted. Feel like you worried, tired. Maybe there's some sort of goal you're wanting to achieve here and you're worried that you are not. You're planning and organizing is how you're being impacted. And then the outcome is the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. So it almost feels like you're waiting, waiting for a moment of silence. The Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Maybe you were needing to get something done today. That was your plan. You had a goal in mind and you made the plan, but it feels like you're having to wait, or you had to wait. Appreciation, daughter romance, and then the Sun. And look at that. Behind the Sun is the woman holding a coin. And the woman holding a coin is the same energy as this Queen of Pentacles here. So the Sun, daughter romance, appreciation. Let's see. Page of Swords, Judgment, Knight of Cups. Let's see. You're in the Six of Wands energy. The Queen of Pentacles is in the outcome. So let's see. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles could be your energy, Leo, as well. Could be Leo as well, but it's Capricorn, Virgo, Libra. None of these energies are your outright energies other than the Four of Swords. So the King of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, waiting for someone to break up. The King of Cups, Five of Pentacles, women holding a coin. What's behind anxiety? Community. And I saw the Three of Cups. Some sort of celebration or gathering. Look at this. The Five of Wands, where there's arguing, disagreements, disruptions. A group of like-minded people. Maybe you are anxious about or worried about having to argue and fight with a group of people, or you're worried that there's gonna be a fight. Oh man, I hope I'm not worrying you, Libra, because it's been coming out in your readings that there's gonna be some sort of setup. So I hope I'm not causing you too much worry, right? You know if it's for you and if it's not. So don't make it apply if it don't, but just, just kind of remember the readings and what's being said. If, if I'm adding to this anxiety, and you can email me, friend, okay? Feel like you, where are you, the Six of Wands? And that'll tell me who's this worried energy here. Because it almost doesn't feel like it's you. It's like, on one hand, it feels like you had plans for today, like I said, and you set out to do those plans, but you end up having to wait around. There could be some people, maybe you're waiting for this King of Cups to leave. You can't rest until they leave, or you have to rest until they leave. You can't do anything. I just keep hearing remain silent. The other thing that I see here, Libra, maybe there was a fight, like a physical altercation, and like maybe you know that you're going to be arrested and you're maybe waiting to be arrested. I mean, you're in the Six of Wands, Two of Wands. Either way, you set out to achieve a goal. And if that goal was to lay hands on somebody, friend, you reached your goal. And maybe you know that you're going to like have charges. Here's another person, the Queen of Cups, who's the maid to the King of Cups. Page of Cups, a whole family, Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of people here, but community is here. So there's definitely other people here, at least three. Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. I saw the King of Swords. Let's get one more in your energy, Libra, while you're the Six of Wands. The Three of Wands. And you're being impacted with the Two of Wands. Like, I don't think it's you that's worried here. I feel like on one, okay, for some of you, I feel like you could be the worried one. And either, like I said, you're worried about a fight or some sort of conflict that has gone, that has occurred. And you're worried about the after effects of that. And then for others of you, it kind of feels like there could be a group of people that you are worried about having to argue or fight or whatever this Five of Wands, right? This conflict could be. There's a group of people you're worried about having to, or maybe you had a disagreement with them or something like that. Either way, you're in the Six of Wands. You won. Whether this was a verbal altercation, Libra, and you verbally beat somebody up, or you physically, but you're in the Six of Wands. So, I mean, you won either way. The Two of Wands, planning. Three of Wands, planning to travel. What's the Seven of Pentacles in the outcome? Daughter romance, something, a new beginning. The Sun, again, planning to travel, and daughter romance is a new beginning. What's the Seven of Pentacles? So the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is that burden, but I mean the Nine of Wands is here in the overall energy of what's causing the anxiety, and the outcome is, it may not feel like it's the relief, Libra, but the Ten of Wands is the natural energy that comes, tens are completion. So you're at the end of the cycle of feeling overwhelmed and burdened and stressed out, like your hard work begins to pay off. It's completion. Let's get one. Oh, look at that. The Lovers. Daughter romance, a new beginning in a relationship. So there's some advancement there. Look at this, Libra. The Lovers, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So definitely a new relationship here is followed by the appreciation energy. Six of Swords, Ace of Wands. Let's see, what's behind this Ten of Wands? The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is usually very pleasant memories from your past, from your childhood. It's a very innocent and naive energy, right? But ultimately, you're reminiscing on the good people and places from the past. Maybe you're worried about, reconnecting, or maybe you reconnected with a new partnership, or you recently got married, or something like that. And you're worried about maybe the other people in the family. You're worried about having to fight with these people. But whatever it is that you're worried about and you're reminiscing about, if you are the worried one, it doesn't really feel like it's you that's the worried one. So there could be someone else around you. Let's get one more in your energy, Libra. The Six of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Maybe you're planning to do something new. Right as I'm saying, maybe you're planning to do something new, and it's the Ace of Wands. Okay. So you got the Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, right? And then you're in the Six of Wands, Three of Wands. That's Nine Wands, which is the same Nine of Wands that's here in the overall energy. I don't know what this new project or new adventure. I feel like you're traveling somewhere. It almost feels like you're traveling like across the world, or you're thinking about because like you're going from a place where there's maybe water and mountains to a place where it's more like desert, like, right? You see the difference in the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. The Two of Wands is a little watery in the background, and the Three of Wands is more like a desert or a dry land. Whatever this new opportunity is, the Ace of Wands, I feel like it has you very, very worried. I feel like you're here waiting for someone from your past, and it's like really got you stressed out. Anxiety, Ten of Wands. There's been some sort of, what's the Five of Wands about? But I feel like there is a new relationship. There is a reconciliation. So the Five of Wands is the Five of Cups. Arguing, regret. Look at that. Nine of Swords. Knight of Swords. Whatever this fight was, look at this. Knight of Swords. Three of Swords. Five of Swords. Look at this. Six of Swords. Traveling. Again, another energy of traveling. Whatever this fight was, I feel like it was the Five of Wands. So it should have been a petty disagreement, right? Where when two people are arguing from their ego, especially when you're in the strength energy, again, that Leo energy, being very stubborn or strong-willed, Libra. We know how strong your will is, friend. It just feels like it should have been a really petty argument, but either you or someone else, there's a lot of people here. Queen of Cups, a King of Cups, a Queen of Pentacles. Someone's very stressed out about whatever this is that happened in the past. The Six of Cups. Look at that. Here's the Knight of Cups. Maybe someone's wanting to apologize because they really, 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 really feel bad. Who's on the other side of the Lovers and the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands? Who's on the other side of the Lovers? The Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Earth energy. Look at that. The Hanged Man. Page of Swords, King of Swords. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, Tower, Emperor, King of Wands. Lots of big energy. Whatever, look at that. The Empress in the world. Like, you know, there's a lot of whew, in here, okay? Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords, Judgment, Hangman, Page of Swords, Chariot. So whatever this is from your past, Libra, this group of people, or whatever this argument or fight is that you've been worried about, I feel like you win, okay? So worry less, my friend, all right? I feel like you have a reconnection here also with someone from your past, your person, someone that's very, very special to you. The Two of Cups is a relationship that's built over time. It grows very, very quickly, but it grows into the Lovers. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Devil. Big Capricorn energy. There's a Couture Capricorn. If you have significant Capricorn placements or you're dealing with a Capricorn, it feels like they are still prioritizing and they're making decisions as well. But again, on the behind this Lovers, Two of Cups, Devil, King of Pentacles is that Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment. So they're still kind of, they're still teetering a little bit. But I feel like you will hear from them soon. The Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, okay? And then whatever else this is that you're worried about, worry less, my friend. You win, okay? So we'll leave this one here for now. Like I said, I'm going to do money messages for July, for the month of July. We'll do a love overview for the month of July as well. We'll just do a lot of fresh readings tomorrow. So make sure you have your notifications on. Don't forget to comment, like, hype, subscribe. All of those free ways support the channel in a major way. I appreciate you so, so much. Thanks for hanging out and sharing your energies with me, Libra. And thanks for watching. Bye, guys.